because they protect and shield their own with everything that they have. With everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything. So we need to buy our bullets, we need to buy our guns. I'm not going to be diplomatic about what I'm saying. We are in a systematic war where they are killing, maiming, destroying, butchering, decimating, and taking over lands and properties of people day in, day out, without the government waking up to any responsibility. There is a video, I was looking for it, trying to see if I can bring it on the screen. There's a video of whether a day before yesterday or 2 days ago, where human being was caught here. They slit his throat in broad daylight. Oh, this is in Abuja, inside the forest. This is in the city. When you look at the surrounding, you see that these are where people are living and life is going on. They just put the young man on the ground, tie his face, tie his hand. You use knife to slit his throat like they are slitting that of a cow. So you are shouting one Nigeria. Continue shouting one Nigeria. But let us bring something else. Gaddafi, are you ready to cheer the house? Say hi to the house, Master Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, this is already do like ghost.
Maybe.
Okay. We cannot hear him.
Not hear you. Fix your audio and come in again, please.
Okay.
We cannot hear you. It's very bad.
Yeah.
We have to move to the next issue on our agenda because we are not supposed to stay here for long.
No.
Because of developing events. So we are going to be very, very snappy in this broadcast of today. Let us listen to this video on the screen before we move to the next point of the video you are about to watch is the interview of the bandit. BBC granted the terrorists what? An interview in a bid to be able to help the international community and the whole understand what is actually happening in one Nigeria. Listen to the interview first. After then, you will understand whether the message was passed the way it was supposed to have been passed or whether it was truncated on the way. The longer part of the video is there on the YouTube. Maybe I will try to stream it tomorrow so that everybody can watch the complete segment of it. But this is just some of the important part that we want to use for this broadcast.
Western Nigeria. Vigilantes. Two tribes which have lived peacefully side by side for centuries are turning on each other.
Please, what you had was Hausa vigilante group are celebrating their victory over the terrorist group. They did not say Nigerian army. They did not say Nigerian Air Force. They did not say Nigerian police, because they like to take glory of what other people work for. So it is the Hausa vigilante group that engage these people here.
My name is Yusuf. I am a law student and I was raised in Zamfara. My mother is Fulani. My father is Hausa. Traditionally, the Hausa are farmers, the Fulani cattle herders, but that is changing. Thousands of young Fulani have joined ultra-violent bandit gangs. Armed with AK-47s, they burn villages, abduct inhabitants, and slaughter anyone who resists. In response, Hausa communities have formed vigilante militias to protect themselves. They too maim and murder the innocent. The ensuing nightmare has killed thousands, closed homes, and is spreading into neighboring states. Massacres and mass abductions are frequent. It's just too. So Nigeria's questions go unanswered. Who are these bandits? What do they want? Hausa and Fulani are fighting over land and water. The crisis is made worse by climate change, corruption, and poverty. Poorest of all are the Fulani herders, on the edge of town or deeper in the forest. Marginalized and often voices heard. The bandits speak only with their guns. Authorities in Zamfara think there are as many as 30,000 bandits out here, split into around 100 heavily armed gangs. Ado Aliru commands one of those gangs. He is one of the most feared warlords in Zamfara. The police have put a bounty on his head of 5 million naira for his role in a recent massacre.
Mun kaga mu mun dauko bindigogin mu mun shigo tace zanga-zangan mu gaskiya lokacin gwamnati za ta tashi ta gano cewa shi menene matsalar mu idan ta neme mu ya matsalar mu.
Ka duba ka gani akwai labi ko wurin inda za su ci ka yi alƙalanci a matsayin na ɗan jarida ka duba ka gani akwai shi ko babu. Ko hanyar ciki da cikin duki ta waɗina wasu na mutuwa wanda ya yi daji can ya tafi daji dajin ma jirgi na biye da mutane na kashe shi bahilla ce ya an kai yanzan banza a Najeriya.
Ka ɗauki kamar mutum nawa a kidnapping?
Ai ban taɓa ɗauko mutum ba. Sai dai yara. Amma ni da kaina ban taɓa ɗauko mutum ba sai dai in je harbe shi.
Ka harbi kamar mutum nawa? Ka harbi kamar mutum nawa?
To gaskiya yan banga kan tsakani da Allah da Annabi wa kashe gaskiya. To gaskiya tsakanin da Allah.
Network problem or something?
How many have you killed? He said, I have lost count of how many people that I have killed.
That's cute.
As a terrorist. I have lost count of how many people that I have killed and slaughtered as a terrorist.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
And people are still talking about one Nigeria.
Yes, so.
Still reclaiming P2B.
Even of some want to make money. In early 2021, These two aims combined in an attack that copied the tactics of Boko Haram. Nearly 300 schoolgirls were abducted from the government-run high school in Jengebe. Were 5 girls from my own extended family.
One house, son ka kokoro su, sai matsayi tsakanin duk sai da son ka taro son ka tura can ne abin ga hanya son ka ce mahaifa muna ta haya suna bugun bindigogi muna ta haya suna bugun bindigogi.
Ni auren lida kowa ya kama waɗansu sunana gaskiya ni dai na ji tsoro.
This is one of the bandits on the girls. It took me 5 months to contact him, therefore to persuade him. In the fall. Kana cikin wanda suka ɗauka yara a Jengebe 'yan mata?
Kwarai, ina ciki.
Yara nawa kuka ɗauka, mata nawa kuka ɗauka?
280.
Za ka iya gaya mana dalilin da ya sa kuka ɗauka 'yan matan nan?
Kuka zo mu kuma da kaka ta yi ruwa suka yi sauki, aka fara turo mana jami'ai inda muke. Sai muka ce to bari mu goda mu. In ta shiga wannan lamarin matsala ake samu, shi yasa muka zo Jengebe muka ɗauko 'yan makaranta tunda sun hana mu wuce mu zo gida dole mu ɓata mata rai. Muka zo muka ɗauko 'yan makarantar Jengebe.
Mutum zai shiga ɗaki mata suke kwance ya ɗauko su da daddare saboda matsala da yake wani.
To misali wanda kila shi za ka yi fahimta da shi. Kasan an ce idan kai laifi ɗaya za a yi maka wani ɗigo. Idan ka kara wani za a yi maka duk wanda zan ce muna ba hakuri. Amma mu ba mu ji wata damuwa da irin sam. Saboda mu iya abin da muke gani mu yi ma gwamnati mun fata mata rai shine kawai.
Gudu sun ka kama tura mara gudu. Muna nan muna taka kayoyi muna taka kayoyi mun ka kai cikin gebe sun ka ce mu rudduka da mun ka rudduka sun ka kama kabbara suna cewa Allahu akbar. A yan boko ko mu mun iya karatu in mun ka ta can su karantar da
Ya ce to kun ga bokon ku ba ta da rana tunda ABCD da kun ka iya. Mun ka ce su bari za mu faɗa musu duk dai wasu karatu haka. Mun fara gaya musu.
We have to refresh because the network is fluctuating. We have to refresh.
Okay, refresh it. It's refresh. Okay.
Refresh. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry for that mix-up. No matter what we have to move. And we have come here and they're back. We have crossed Rubicon. So this podcast must stay and the whole world must listen to it and must hear of it.
Kuma sun ka ce ba su ya ga karatu marfin wallahi bina amfani mobile ne mun ka nuna musu dai duk ba mu iya barin karatu tun da sai na ci gaba da makaranta ya ce to ya shi kuma ya sha alwashin duk an ka kuma nan makaranta sai ya
In northern Nigeria, to displace close with the Jangebe school girls of Forest government first it. To kaman yaya ban an yi maganganu nawa aka biya ko aka yi aka ba da yara?
Da mun ce za a ba mu miliyan 300. Daga baya aka haɗa da wasu aka yi ta shi su aka suka ba sai kefi.
Miliyan 60.
But I was saying the network is too bad, you know, and
Mun ƙaro bindigogi ne da su.
The Forest State governor denies that with bandits.
daɗi ne kuma ba dai tsayi da ka iya yi ba kuma dan in samu aiki na kason in yi karatu don ko gida an ce mai duk dai haka yan uwanmu suna cewa duk wasu an yi amma mu mun yi zaman
The Jangebe girls unrepentant, but many schools remain closed. This is a crisis that threatens the and has left all of us living in fear.
All right, the video has disappeared, so let it go because we have gotten the message.
the network is. Yes,
Yeah,
I
the
think
network.
our people were able to gather. We gathered a lot of info from the video we watched. Of course, they know what's going on there. It's all about the bandits you are looking for. Those are the bandits. When they receive the money, they buy more rifles. And our people are still sleeping. They call it a bandit. These are, so Aparawa said, you know one thing, we are looking at these people as if it is an individual that are looking for his own pocket money to make himself relevant or creating another group. These are the same bandits that are preparing to attack you when the war starts. You must know it. These are the same people. But why can't they go and chase these people? But they're busy chasing Eastern Security Network, who are defending our mothers and our brothers and, defending our territory. But the bandits are making business, and Shegumi are meeting them, giving them sugar and the granite to drink. You must not deceive yourself. This bandit you see there, they kidnap people, they kidnap the South, they kidnap anybody, and they make money and put the money.
Please correct yourself. It's not bandit, it's terrorist.
Terrorists, okay, sorry, yeah, terrorist organizations. I even always forget they done baptism already. So all these terrorists you see are sponsored by your APC. That man you see there, they are the same people with the people that are killing people in Olo. They are the same people with the bandits that are bringing with the, what is his name? Dangote trailer. They are the same people. Shegumi know where these people are. So we should not come and behave like if we don't know that Nigeria has failed. It is your APC government that are sponsoring these things. That is the first video we played before when we are offline here. So APC government are the creator of all these demons and the terrorists, Fulani herdsmen, ISWAP. They are the ones who brought it there. Thank you, Abara. Let's move a little bit forward. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our people should understand one thing. Why we play that video is for them to understand the carnage, the destruction of lives and properties and future of the children that were from that place. Now, you saw that the terrorist was celebrated, and a terrorist was granted interview on what platform? BBC. BBC.
Who called us terrorists?
Who called us terrorists? BBC. So that should remind you of the role that BBC played
Of course.
during the Nigerian Civil War when British was using them. Not only BBC, the Premium Times of that time also. It was BBC and Premium Times, two major newspapers and publications. They played a very dangerous role in dissemination of wrong narrative to the international community. This is the same BBC that made a misinformation and disinformation of our videos and broadcasts, which they put them all together, put Martin Amdekano's also.
Excuse me, Mazi Sonny, if you they call them BBC, it go be like saying na one kind people. Na Britain.
Be waiting.
Na Britain they be, na Britain.
Okay.
Na Britain. Na them.
Yes, na the same people.
Make we understand wetin be BBC. Na Britain, na them there. Because na wetin Britain government want them to do, na them they do. Na Britain.
Deadly microphones and megaphones.
Yeah. So they use our videos and that of MNK to propagate the misinformation and disinformation, which they send out, and they help us to make the international community to hear about the detention and incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all other Biafrans that were behind bars. Because everything that happens, you should also pick out the negative and the positive from it. So we look at the negative and we also look at the positive. Because when Nigerian government think that they are destroying us, they are on the other way, making us to go on top of the radar.
That is true.
A terrorist was granted interview. And this is someone that said, I have killed too many people, and the numbers are uncountable. The government of Nigeria has not gone for him. The police and the army, EFCC, DSS, they were looking for him. His name was on the radar. But they just coronated him a chieftaincy title. Recently, this same person that you hear of.
Imagine.
And the zoo government have not gone for him. Now, you see those children, they were giving testimonies of how they killed many of them, and they were the only surviving victims that came back. You saw how the IDP camps has turned out. You saw what is happening in those communities. We played that video for you to come back to your mind and understand that if Eastern Security Network, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not plant Eastern Security Network, set up IPOB to forestall Eastern Security Network and to avert what is happening in the far north, that what would have been our own fate in Biafra land would have been 100 times of what you just saw from the conversion of those children. You see that the terrorists are working freely. The government does not go after them because they shield them, they protect them, because they are all working for one unity of purpose, which is the Fulanization agenda of one Nigeria. That is why you are hated for nothing. They say they cannot give you power because you don't deserve to be in power. You don't deserve to be in one Nigeria. And that is why you say you want to go, allow you to go so that you can be able to go and live in your own and take care of yourself. I'm using that video as a point of contact for you to understand the need for you to come back to do what? Support ESN, to understand the importance of ESN, because without ESN, these people here would have overrun Biafra land. And the worst is about to happen. So this is not business as usual. This is time that you have to use your energy, your resources, and everything within your power to put into the sponsor of ESN. They need bullets, they need weapons, they need defense, they need logistics, they need everything humanly possible that you can use in a time of war. When you look at the topic of this broadcast, it says the terrorist government systematic war ongoing in #war Nigeria. So it is not just about our own ESN. It is about what is about to come. So when you understand what is about to come, you will wake up from your sleep and understand the need to support ESN. The people that just killed some people in the Abuja, Kaduna, Niger, Zuma Road or Zuma Rock near that place, have you heard of anything from the government? No, you have not heard of anything from them. While one Nigeria is at war systematically without the government coming back to do anything but only to shield and protect them, you see that your National Assembly, they are going for vacation, because it is not called vacation. It is called running away in disguise, because they understand that the time has come. That prophecy of MNK and Dr. Mailafia's revelation of the secret that they had, it is about time. So we want all of you to wake up, come back to your senses, understand things in reality. Head down to ipobinUSA.org/donate. Go and donate your money to ESN, because let us not talk too much. But you need to understand the need for you to stand up to do something. Mazi 247, the mic is yours. We know they hear you.
Your voice.
Sorry.
We know they hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You know, surprise me waiting they happen. But it dey surprise me how our people they take waiting they happen. You dey there, terrorists they attack city. Your waiting be their name big belle where they carry $400 million a month as salary plus allowance, housekeeper allowance, cotton, they don't run. After they don't tell you, we impeach my bank, we impeach with the big belle like this. We impeach, we are going to impeach Buhari. We have no choice but impeach him. And I saw fools behind them. You know, one problem we don't want to recognize is this. Whenever you see these people, Fulanese, Hausas, that has been used or that is being used by these same people, whether PDP or whether APC, or listen, termite mount or termite house, I don't know what it is called. It is ground. Whether you stand on it, you are standing on the ground. Whether you stand on the ground, you are standing on the ground. Now, these same people, like I said, whether PDP, whether APC, they are the same thing. So when you see them standing before in the front telling you this government, we are no longer supporting them, you ignorantly fall behind them, shouting the same thing with them. You a fool. Stand on your own. Get a stand for yourself if you don't have one. Now, where are they? After they will be impeached Buhari today, the same Buhari you called your president told you that he is not even aware that the military attacked Kuje prison. I'm sorry, that the terrorists attacked Kuje prison. He is not aware that the terrorists attacked Zuma Rock or Zuma prison or Zuma camp or Zuma whatever, he is not even aware that the terrorists are killing soldiers everywhere. He is not aware that terrorists are threatening to kill him. And you said you have a government. I wonder where Tiruna get itself. Those fools that are still believing that P2B is coming to make change. What is P2B really coming to change? With his father, listen, P2B has chosen to go with what is the name of that country of Baba Ahmed? Morovia, eh?
Mauritania.
Mauritania, thank you.
Mauritania,
P2B has chosen to liaise with people of Mauritania, the depot of Fulani terrorists. These people, Mauritanians that are living in Nigeria, has been living in Nigeria, sponsoring terrorists proudly, openly, without argument. Nobody confronts them, nobody argues with them. Today, they are your brother's best choice. And you Christians think that P2B have you in mind. Have you ever called P2B to ask him how he is going to defend you fools? I call you fools because you are in that church without knowing anything. Go and find out from America how they became. Go and read the history. You don't even need to read because our people don't like reading. Go and watch what happened, what transpired in America. Who was in the forefront? A priest that made changes that most of you, not even most, all of you that the GOs could not do till now. In the house of God, he was number one. In the freedom fighting, he is still number one. And you are there deceiving people that P2B is the answer. Maybe they have given you little money to add to the one you have. Busy developing more, enlarging your stadium as if Real Madrid is enlarging more stadium every day because you need more congregation to come and pay more money, donating money. What are you doing with those money? How many factories have these men of God, so-called men of God, built in that country? Let me tell you something. Paul Eneshe, after 1 year, could build refinery, but he will not do that. Redeem, 6 months, could build refinery. He will not do that. Lord choosing the same thing. Winners the same thing. And you are there. That same prayer he prays and God answer. You can pray, God will answer. God don't look anybody in the face before he go answer your prayer. God no they respect anybody past the other. God they only respect the person where they respect him. If you respect him, that's the only way he respect you, more than the person that don't respect him. But we have become fools in the hands of these people. We don't learn, we don't want to learn, we are not ready to learn. British has been a thorn in our flesh. But I go tell you one thing. Thorn, you know thorn? That thorn where they shook. If you put on fire, it the quick burn. Thorn. Anywhere you see thorn, it the burn quick. British was the reason why we are still talking about Biafra today. Because they were the reason why Biafra, our fathers, Ojukwu, them ancestors, were defeated. They gave the strategy, not only giving the strategy, they deceived the other, every word they deceived them, telling them that these people, nobody should put hand, nobody should support them, nobody should give anything to anybody. They are there sending their machineries to fight Biafrans. There are the videos is there, killing Biafrans, block France from bringing relief, telling people, giving people false information. With this, they are the same BBC now. They don't tell people that they were killing us. They did not tell people that we are going hungry. They blocked every avenue. They think they can do it again. That is when you see that thorn, it is going to be thrown into fire and it will quickly melt. Because all they have been doing, they have been sucking us. And you see fools like one big pig that is overgrown big pig portray himself in the streets of his land with ammunitions and guns, and nobody is asking questions. The same federal government that is killing our innocent youths without anything cannot go and ask him what is happening. And we still have governors that is blunt in head like a Soludo and the opposite of them are killing our innocent citizens. Ask yourself one question: how many people have you ever seen them killed? And they tell you this is the ammunition we recover from them. The same Soludo that has been sent in to kill our people is the same person he have as he said head security operator, nabbed, caught in kidnap in the action. Why didn't they kill him at the spot? Why did they spare him? Why do they want to take him to court? When they catch mistakenly, they catch any Fulani man, they go carry and go police. But they go enter your papa house, go shoot you, shoot your family. Nobody they carry then go police. Why? Why Biafrans? Let us wake up. If you think it is a shy play, by the time you know it, you'll be looking for where to escape to, and there will be no road. You'll be looking for who to cry for. There will not be anybody. You go there look for people like us now. So you sit down here now, you no go see us. Make hair while there is light. We have ESN we need to support. You have seen the kind of sophisticated weapon these people are using. If our men use them, nothing will happen. We Biafrans have the money. We have this money. Bring it out in any way you can bring it out. Support our men. Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. At times, people need to ask one question that is unacceptable. And the question is, how was it possible for BBC to get in touch with a terrorist to go and conduct an interview, but they cannot go and meet real human beings that are in Biafra land since 2000, since year 2000 till 2022? Massacre has been ongoing in Biafra land. BBC have not made any move to go and do a ground interview, investigative journalism, to pick point by point and to be critical on what they have to say. But they are able to go to the Boko Haram, the terrorists in the north. Does it mean that it is the lives of people in the north that matters than the life of people in the south? Because when they tell you one Nigeria, you now see that one Nigeria is only about the life of the people in the north. That is why BBC has now pointed their torchlight to go to the north, to go and look for terrorists to do interview, and then also interview victims of the circumstance in the north, because that is where the life of people matters to them. But the lives of people in the south does not matter to BBC, because what? BBC is what? British Broadcasting Corporation.
Wow.
They suppress and oppress and destroy everything that does not conform to one Nigeria. That is why they will not come to your aid. So, am I okay? Biafran people will not wait for BBC. That is why we are fighting with everything within our power to make sure that we destroy the shackles that has been set up. MNK foresaw and understood what was to come. That is why he prayed for men that will come after him. He said, Elohim, Chukwokike, should give him men that will come to continue what he has started. And it is time. We have men. We are not in lack of men. We have men on ground. What we need is what? Something that the men will use. Do not think that it is just about IPOB. No, it has gone beyond IPOB now. It is to the entire Biafran region. And when they will come for you, they are not coming for you as an individual. They will come for you as a Biafran because you carry the DNA of Biafra. As far as you are from the whole eastern region. So don't think that today is not your turn and nothing will happen to you. Some people say it is turn by turn. The Nollywood actors, it is their turn today. Before, it was the turn of Chinweta Lugu, and they were laughing at him, telling him, oh, why did you wear the Biafran clothes? Today now, the ones where they carry, did they wear the Biafran clothes? Okay. Now turn by turn. No. So make una wake up, please. Don't just wake up and then sit back and be watching something like this. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate and donate your money to ESN. We need bullets. We need guns. We need ammunitions. We need everything because our lands are under siege. We are in war. They have not declared it, but it is happening in a systematic way. Nobody knows where they will strike next. So please, rise up and do the needful. Mazi Okonkwo, please. You saw in that video when they asked that man, how many people have you killed, the terrorist? The terrorist said, the numbers of people that I have killed are uncountable, and I cannot count nor remember them. They asked him, do you go and kidnap? He said, no, he is the boss. It is his boys that go to do the kidnapping. What he does is only to come out to use knife or bullet to do the killing. These are renowned terrorists that are speaking on the international media. And the video is going viral. The whole world has seen it. The United Nations have not done anything. Please send a message to your Biafran people and one Nigerian people that are waiting for the international community to come to their aid because they need to understand the situation where we are in now. The mic is yours, Okonkwo, please.
Yes, thank you, Barawa Sonny. And also, I want to thank my brother 247. He spoke very well, and he spoke very well. There's a lot of insight on what we have been doing here on this platform. Before we get this mood, yes, before I will go on, I will also like to touch on the area of that video that you mentioned. You see, the life of an Easterner in Nigeria does not matter. Imagine that in a country where the terrorists you have been looking for, buying Super Tucano to go and catch them, the terrorists came now and submit himself to you, and the BBC went quietly and interviewed them, and the BBC did not even give the full report of what the interview was all about. But BBC was only capitalized on showing the faces of the Biafran people who are agitating for their right, those who has no arm. But BBC have seen people who are the real bandits, ISWAP, and they're not saying anything. Now, coming to the question, you see, that is when you will understand that people who are still saying one Nigeria, like Sonny, you said before, I said it last week. I said, listen, this slogan saying one Nigeria, it is not what it is. From time immemorial, when you hear one Nigeria, it simply say there are particular people that country belongs to, those who are in power, I would say British trust over to. One of the things I want to also make clear again from what 247 touched into is we should also stop using the word BBC. It is Britain, so that we will not be confusing ourselves. During the time of Ojukwu, one of the worst enemy that Ojukwu has during the war is this foreign megaphone called BBC. They are the most dangerous people or institution that the Britain themselves set up in Nigeria to hold us down up to this time around. So this have come now that everybody must understand that BBC is one of our enemy, and we are not saying that we're going to fight them physically, but I think when this Nigerian government will be brought to international body, BBC will be the first person that will be crucified for all the evil they have committed against the state of Biafra, even up to now. If you check properly, you can also see that during the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendited, BBC was giving us all kinds of wrong information. It was BBC that was shouting that we, the IPOBs, we are a terrorist organization. What is now BBC saying? For Nigerian government saying also that they will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are going over the laws of the United Nations. And that is when the accomplishment will come to pass, when the Bible says, I will harden the heart of Pharaoh because I am going to demonstrate my power. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. He said, we will drag them to the east and the terrorists will take over the north. And those prophecies are right now happening. That's why we are calling our people. Every one of us must stand firm. Those of you who has money, we need gun, we need bullet. There is no need for us to hide it. And I thank God that the international community has spoken out, the Amnesty International, and those who matters are now putting wars into the terrorists that have been committed against the genocide that have been committed against the state of Biafra. And we have come to a time that you don't need to hide your face any longer to come out and agitate for your right. One thing you must understand, Biafra, all Nigerians and Oduduwa, our brothers, let us stand up now. Even all Oduduwas must stand right now, because when this referendum will be counted, the foreign nation are coming, the UN is coming. Oduduwas has to amplify the move. If you don't amplify your move, we will get Biafra and they will tell you that you just started yesterday. But this is the time that all of us will come together right now and push this Nigeria and let everybody be free. And we must not forget also, one of the fundamental things we have put in our minds is no election in Biafra land, because this is the grace God has given unto us to escape from this corrupt community called Nigeria. I could say nigger area. Thank you. Amara Wasani, please, let's draw a little bit close, because we have been here since morning, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. No election in Biafra land is our mandate, and that mandate has not changed, because it is not about who becomes the president of one Nigeria. It is about security of lives and properties of people. It is not about the personnel changes. It is about security of lives and properties of people. When you look at what you see on the screen, you will see that that is a boo-boo and terrorists on the other side. So the government of the day, they are here to guard the road that will take you to even get your children educated. So terrorists have the key to the decisions in one Nigeria. That is what this cartoon flex is trying to make people to understand. People must understand this, that the war has started and it is in high flames, and it's going to continue in a systematic manner. So what you need to do is to wake up from this subconsciousness of one Nigeria and the rubbish that you are doing. Come back to your senses. Come back to your senses. ESN is your solution. MNK will be released. And on this very note, we want to warn some people that love to propagate the lies of videos that will come out that they will say they are going to kill MNK tomorrow. That is not the kind of message we want to hear. When you hear such messages, it's not something that you should go on sharing. You have to block the person or report the person. You cannot be having MNK in detention, and then when you see a video that somebody is saying they are going to kill MNK, then you start sharing it and you're jubilating. You should be doing something to finger the zoo government so that they will release MNK. United Nations has made their stand on the release of MNK, and that will come to be. So if the zoo government refuse to release MNK, based on their own ideology, they will face the sanction and they will face the mandate that will be for them. So on this very note, we want you people to listen to this small segment before we move on so that you understand the stance of things from the UN perspective and what the lawyers had to say.
Or, I mean, is there any other thing that you are going to, any other action you are going to take? In addition to what your colleague has said.
Yes, continual contempt for the opinion. We will see, which has happened in South Africa, flouted anti-apartheid resolutions, mandates of UN to expel Nigeria from the United Nations by a vote of the General Assembly. Moreover, under Chapter 7 of the UN Charter, there is authority in the Security Council to impose mandates, including economic, military isolation. And indeed, the UN Security Council has authority to employ military force, which was done, for example, in the case of Korea in 1950. In addition, the United States is very concerned, and I can guarantee you that the United States Congress will be fully apprised of the contempt of the order, and the United States has the leverage to impose economic and military sanctions, prohibit any member of the Nigerian government ever traveling to the United States, putting them on what we call the Magnitsky list of fundamental human rights rogues, denied any ability to access and have business transactions in the United States, even severed diplomatic relations. You may recall when Diko, a Nigerian, and always a crook, was kidnapped by Nigerian forces in UK. The UK suspended diplomatic relations for 2 years. Nnamdi's a UK citizen. So all these things are risked. And moreover, there's also another escalating possibility, which is to place Nigeria on the list of state sponsors of terrorism in the United States, which would immediately trigger crippling sanctions, including denial of the opportunity to sell oil, which would bankrupt the government overnight. And the United States, despite rising oil prices, has been willing to prohibit oil from Iran and Russia, to impose sanctions. In sum, Nigeria will be crippled economically and militarily and diplomatically if it flouts this decree.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right. For those of you that have issues or doubt about what is going to happen to the zoo Nigeria, more of these devastating situations are coming to them. Because for the Biafran people, we are on the break up. We are on the road to freedom. So, they hate justice. They hate justice. They hate fairness. They hate equity. They hate proper emancipation of human lives. Some people may ask the question, if the United Nations has taken a stand, what is the essence of the Umuahia Court? Or what is the essence of going back to court in November or the Court of Appeal? You know that the zoo itself is a place that there is no rule of law. If it were to be a place where there is rule of law, with immediate release of this press from the United Nations, they would have complied, but they would not comply in time. You saw the photo of where Nigerian government said Nigerian government will not expose sponsors of terrorism. That is to tell you the modus operandi of the Nigerian government, what they stand for, what they will do, and what they can do, and what they are bound to do. So, whichever way that the Nigerian government will come out, it is going to be hard on them. But for the Biafran people, we are ready and our lands must be protected at all costs. So, if they refuse to obey the mandate of the United Nations. You have had series of sanctions that will be given to them. But there is one that really interests me most, and it is that one that I want people to really ponder on. Bruce Fenn said they will sanction them from what? The oil sales. The oil sales. That means it is because of the oil and gas, that they have been killing Biafran people for ages. Mazi 247, the mic is yours, please.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know what we are still deliberating on. You know, Nigeria feels they are stubborn, or they feel they are master, they are capone in the game. But the important thing, one thing I want us to know is this: we are not doing what we are doing because we are hoping for UN to come to our rescue. This one thing we must bear in mind. Every Biafra, we must know, say, we know the weight make UN come save us. UN come, glory be to God. If they no come, we are going home. If they come, it go dey easier for us. So whether Nigeria agree or whether they don't agree, if they like, may they block them. I know they interested. Now freedom I need. If you say, let me tell you, if you like sanction these people, they will still have the way. Listen, let me tell you so. Let me ask you something. If you sanction Nigeria from selling oil, will you sanction British from stealing the oil from Nigeria? Do you see what we are doing? Do you see Nigeria don't even say that.
I wonder whether it will stop Britain from existing.
Nigeria not even sell their oil. Listen, like I said before, Atiku is coming back to sell the remaining part of Nigeria he did not sell during the Obasanjo regime. All of them, all the Funanis, they have refineries outside Nigeria. If the world is say no buy again, they don't have problem. They will carry the oil, go refine them for their refinery outside Nigeria. They go carry and come, they go double the price. You must buy. So they will always have their way. So what we need is freedom. If UN come in, beautiful. If they don't come, I want us to focus our mind on freedom. Let us not begin to go home now, begin to relax. Hey, UN is coming. Oh, no. It's the same thing that happened when the Zoo gave Mazen and the 1 billion naira, and the people went home and started sleeping. I was shouting, this is time to double your efforts. This is time to double your effort. Go to the street, go sit in the house, sit at home. Let us double everything. People called me stupid, the fellow. You are not a lawyer, you don't know anything. Who told you this? You don't know how things work. Today, where are we? So, UN or no UN, we are going home. Biafra is our destination. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Mazi Okonkwo, are you there?
You know, say
network
Mazi
knocked him
Okonkwo
out.
will go work tomorrow.
Okay. Network knocked him out. He's back. He was struggling with his network like a old woman wey get one leg. Mazi Okonkwo, you have the mic. Fire on your United Nations interview of Bruce Fenn. We can't hear you. Oh. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Thank you. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's okay now. Fire on.
Right, thank you. You see, what 247 said here is clear. You know, I always point from what people say so that we can be on the same line. You see, no matter how much P2B or Atiku you raise up and plus them together, Nigeria can never stand. That's one thing we must put in our mind. And it is coming from me so that all the people that are talking about when P2B comes in, things will change. I know why I'm still hitting on this point. When Atiku comes, things will change. No. You are not going to see any fair election And we have already told our people in the Southeast that we are not going to vote. Not today we're voting. We want a total freedom from this zoological country called Nigeria. People must understand that Nigeria, like as I said before, barren womb that can never conceive. It's a country that have killed the destiny of the youth. It is a country that the blood is speaking against the political elites. And the blood of the youth, the skeletons of the youth are crying against that country. And also, even if I thought that P2B wins or Tinubu wins, how are you going to manage the terrorist organization? So I am very happy that the international body, the United Nations and Amnesty International are now listening to this particular matter. We love it. But one thing we are now debating is, Nigeria is more stronger than the USA. Nigeria is more stronger than Brazil, Europe. They are very strong. They can defeat anybody. Even they can use only Lai Mohammed and defeat everybody. And that's why you see them coming out to tell you that Mazen and Kanu will not please. And they will not bow to the laws of the United Nations. But I think, like I said before, it is good for them not to bow to it. Did Pharaoh bow to the law of the Supreme God? No. But God also treated Pharaoh and all the magicians of Egypt. They ended down to the bottomless water. And so shall it be with all the evil politicians in Nigeria, those people who are clamoring that Mazen and Kanu will not be released, and all of them that are saying that Biafra will never get free, and all who decide that the youth of Nigeria, youth of Bariwas and Duduwas, that we Biafrans shall not be free. Their generation of generation, those who have killed us, people like who Uzodema, his own generation yet not unborn, will never see the light of God in this life. So we are standing to tell you that no amount of election you vote that will be free. And do not jubilate too much that the United Nations have answered us. These are political. All of them are the same people, if I have to tell you. But let's put it in the mind. Let's not doubt it. Let's say, oh, it can be a miracle, and then it will work. Not only today, we have been fighting for the freedom of Biafra, but everybody looks down on us. Look at how many people that are killing every day. The rate of people that have been massacred. Why can't the United Nations talk and Amnesty International? We're calling them right now. We need them to start to act. All hail Biafra, and God bless you.
All hail Biafra. Mazokonbo, before you run, how do you describe a government or leaders and rulers or lawmakers that now decides to go for a runaway leave when the government or the zoo is actually boiling? You see that terrorist is killing people. Wait, let me play this one. As I play this one, then you have a lead to speak in. Terrorists are already taking over Abuja, taking over some places in the north, and they are in charge. Then all of a sudden, you see an announcement on the TV that the Nigerian Senate, they are going on vacation. So that means very soon, even the impostor in Azoro will go on vacation. And the vice president will go on vacation. The Chief Justice of Nigeria will go on vacation. Everybody in the parastatals, they will all go on vacation while the lives of people are being destroyed. See this video.
Okay.
You see that man? So they want to slaughter this man. Do you see where they are seated? They are not inside the forest. They are not in the bush. Now, when you look at some of the people in this place, they look like they are even in front of the mosque. You see some of them with that kettle that
yes,
they used to urinate before they go and pray.
Yes.
Now, they want to slaughter this man in broad daylight. I'm just going to play. When they put the man on the ground, carry knife, remove it. I will not allow them to slaughter him here so that they will not block.
They will not block you, yes.
In broad daylight, too.
In broad daylight, even both women and man, children, everybody together.
You see?
And the BBC does not see them.
You see? Okay. You see this? See the person that is doing it.
Of course, they kill human beings like a rat. And that is the kind of people that P2B will come back to rule together. It is never going to work.
See, they put him on the ground. They carry knife. See.
Just
See?
like Okoko.
Just like you kill fowl.
Just like you kill fowl.
Goat.
And when they are killing, they are shouting Allah Alakuba.
Allah Bakubaro, yes. This is human being that is slaughtered in broad daylight.
We cannot be in the same country with these people. Biafrans must stand up.
And
because if you become one country with these people, this is the way they kill you.
They want us to remain in one Nigeria with these people.
Yes.
And then they are using Peter Obi to brainwash everybody and to, please. Now, using this video, plus the announcement of the senators, all of them flying to abroad to go and enjoy themselves, while the war that they plan for is already taking over. Please, how will you encourage your people?
I think we have talked about this encouraged our people during our prayers, but I will still do that again. People must understand that our situation is known by the unknown. And I want to put it this way, that the light let us to know who is the darkness. Without the light, we cannot know the dark side of everything. And without the darkness, we cannot know.
They remove the video.
So move it out before
the
they
picture.
Yes. So everything works hand to hand to those who trust in their God. And that's why we must be strong and keep on waiting for the exploit, the returns from the exploit that we has made. I'm here to encourage Biafrans that nothing happened. Nothing happened. Not ever happened. That's the secret of the whole geometry on this point. We must make sure that we stand resolute and also to accord ourselves with the spiritual move of this very struggle, which our Onyen Dumas and the Kano has never relented to do. He constantly praying. Before he come close to this great victory that all of us are about to jubilate, he anchored us on prayer. So I want to let our people know that is God, that a spirit that created this universe. And we must always believe that it is through him that all this miracle, signs and wonder will perform. And remember that our leader told us that which was happened in the book of Exodus will soon take place again. So I'm encouraging our people, be strong, be resolute, believe that nothing is happening. When they say sit at home, as we are clamoring now and say that there's not going to be election, follow what we say in truth and in spirit. It is the only narrow way of escape from cutting your neck like a chicken. This is the only way of escape from changing your name from Amaka to Aisha, and that is the only way out. Because very soon, if we don't stand to fight these people, you see that Catholic church that is in your village square, it will soon turn to mosque. Those Anglican churches, those anywhere will soon turn to mosque. Coming to also to the pastors, let me ship everything because I think I have to go and sleep. Abarawa Sane, he likes to stay long on the internet with 247. I will leave them here and I go. So what
we are ending it. We are ending it soon. We are ending it.
What I'm trying to say here is, we must not allow people to tell you what you're supposed to do. You have to use your common sense. Now, I'm talking to everybody. You may look at us as, yes, I don't mind those people. They are always there. They're talking. But let me tell you, Mazin Nanakal has appointed to you those who are chosen for this very particular movement to come through. We are the voice telling you what has to happen, and how you have to follow it. Follow the statement of our spokesman, Mazi Simon Eba. When they say sit at home, sit at home. When they say move, you move. Because you know why? Biafra is here, and there's a strategy that is set up to actualize Biafra and to make sure that this particular zoo is brought down. If the zoo is not brought down, calculate from now to next 30 years, you have no hope, you have no future. Your head will soon be cut off, and you may not be able to get visa to travel out of even anywhere around the country, and you'll be a victim. So now, let us use this privilege of time that God, Elohim, has given unto us and work together. Those of you who are on the Twitter, keep sharing, keep tweeting, keep pointing, calling, tag the United Nations. You see all these videos that you see. This is the time that we begin to even increase more to tag the United Nations, Amnesty International. Begin to tag everybody you can tag with all these terrorist videos, movies that are happening in Nigeria. begin to push it out because we are almost on the door of our freedom. And I thank BIAFRANS for giving me this opportunity to be on this platform. God bless you.
Thank you very much. For those of you that are thinking or still depending on the international community, watch and listen to this video so that you know that international community have already known your problems, but they are not ready to do anything. So your freedom and your solution is in your own hands. If you don't rise up to do the needful, your village will be overrun in the next couple of days.
Nearly a decade ago, Idris Halilu was killed by members of Boko Haram. They attacked his village and burned it down. Idris managed to escape, but along with others there, his wife and 2 daughters were both killed. Today, he's writing to people and agencies he hopes can help people like him now living in these camps for displaced people.
The fact is, I have to take up this responsibility since government is not doing much to provide for us. It wasn't ever our choice to be here, but I'm fulfilled putting smiles on people's faces here. It's not easy.
The United Nations says attacks by Boko Haram in Nigeria's northeast have killed more than 20,000 people and displaced over 2.4 million.
20,000 people, displaced over 2.4 million. I don't know if I have another fact to pick there.
Many of those referred to as internally displaced persons, or IDPs, have found their way to makeshift camps across the country. But there's often not enough food, nor adequate shelter and healthcare. Idris wants to change that, and people here now call him Baba IDP for his efforts.
Whenever we are sick, whenever there's an emergency, we rush to Baba, and he's always willing to help us. We cannot thank him enough.
I lost 3 pregnancies in this camp. Now I'm 5 months pregnant again, but Baba has taken it upon himself to take me to hospital to ensure I don't lose this one.
This is what a typical camp for internally displaced persons look like in the northern part of Nigeria. Many people have been traumatized by Boko Haram's attacks and are mourning those who've been killed. And now life revolves around a daily quest to survive in conditions they say are inadequate.
Idris says he wants to continue helping such people, but they also need help from the government so they can recover from their experiences and re-enter society.
Let there be this concentration on empowering the IDPs. Empowering the IDPs can be able to forgive, they can be able to be not rather than being liabilities.
This one, they talk about, he's talking about making it more stable, like if you to live there forever.
You know, when somebody,
they don't get choice, they no get choice. Listen,
they don't get hope.
They no get choice. No, this thing has become their life. They are not thinking of going
why
anywhere.
the Fulanis have taken their own particular land.
That is the original plan. They have been meant to understand that, listen, you better relax here. That your land, forget them. You know they go back again. Now here be your home now. If you want to leave from here, go like Lagos, go like Benin Republic. If you get money, go. And these people ran out of their house empty. Most of them ran out of their house naked. So where are you going to? They have come here. The children has become homeless forever, hopeless forever, featureless, everything less. There is nothing to add. And people are, listen, our people are refusing to understand that by the time Funanis will take over you, people are thinking that, like somebody said, if they come now, highest, I go agree, say I be Muslim now, wait it again. I tell them, say, no be Muslim. Islamization is different from Fulanization.
Of course.
Understandable. If it sounds funny, then are true. What you see now, the 2 pictures, either they slew you or you choose to enter this kind of camp. That is Fulanization for you.
Mazi, thank you very much. Now, people need to understand something. If you don't want many of these IDP camps in Biafra land, go and support ESN. And stand up. This is not about go and support. Stand up and face the needful, because it is time for reality now. Everything that MNK has been saying since 2012 is happening right here now. That video you just watched is not this yesterday, oh, it's 2018, and you are in 2022. If I should bring another video that is in 2022, you will not believe yourself. If I bring the one of year 2000, year 2012, year 2006, 2004, 2009, you will not believe yourself. So, United Nations have had series of your report. They have that of IPOB now and Biafran people as they are killing us, decimating us in Biafra land. They have all the videos. That is why when the Nigerian government went to them and said, proscribe IPOB as terrorist organization, they told Nigerian government, we have all the videos and evidences of how you people are killing the indigenous people of Biafra. So telling us now to proscribe them is like using knife to cut our own head off. But yet, what have they done? They did not do anything, because the oil and gas is what they keep focus on. So do not wait for United Nations. That is why we want to tell you that the message that we got from United Nations is not going to deter our resolve in whatever that we are doing, because our security is sacrosanct and we have to continue on that very course. So wake up, people, so that we don't have IDP camps in Biafra land, and we don't even want to have it. So support ESN with everything that you have. The war is ongoing. Do not think that it is going to stop in the north. No, it is going to escalate. So let us protect our land, stand tall, and keep everything in order and wait as we fight them head on. Gaddafi, thank you for coming in. You have just 2 minutes to fire on, because we are flying to Uganda now.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Very well, sir.
Hello. Thank you, Biafran people. We are on the race. I wish you Biafran people will understand the gravity of what is to come. The basic thing we are just saying is that we need to support our army for now, which is ESN. Support them, do all you can. What they are living down there is not a life. Above all, I'm glad that I'm in the program today. God bless you, Biafran people. And say no to IDP camp in Biafra land. Because Biafran people need your support. We need your support. Anything you need to do, forget all our differences and bring out whatever you got to do to make sure we guide and protect our land. Thank you. God bless you as we proceed.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Even as you came late, as you normally like to go to school late, yeah, we still accept you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. You say you don't
Thank
even
you.
come now for bad pass. Thank you. All right.
Thank
We
you.
move. What is on the screen here is that breaking news from the Dragon. As Biafra breakaway from Nigeria get closer, I am privileged to announce that starting from today, 31st of July 2022, the Biafra government in exile has been fully activated. The IPOB autopilot welcomed them on board. Join us live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Biafra time. We move. And the gear that we are using is that gear that is produced in Biafra land. It's not foreign gear that we are using. So that is why when we are speaking, we speak with our native connotation so that you can be able to understand us very well. So we thank you all for listening to us. We thank you all for your steadfastness. Mazio Konkwo, Gaddafi, 247, thank you all for your firing. Keep the flag burning. Please, it's time for your closing remark. Mazio 247, it's time for your closing remark. Fire on with maybe 1 minute or half so that we run away from here.
Well, we are changing gear And nothing, I mean nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop or delay the changing of the gear. We are moving, we are not stopping. Like Mazen Nandekalo always said, it doesn't matter what you do, how many years of friendship is irrelevant. How many years of brotherhood, familyhood, whatever, wifehood, sisterhood is immaterial. The only thing that matters now is Biafra. If you're offended, you can walk away. The worst you can do, join the enemy, and you are going to fall with the enemy. Even if it is 10 of us, Biafra will come, because it is not coming because we are strong or because we have the strategy, but because God Almighty is with us. That is the word of Mazen Nandekalo. Remember, tomorrow is sit at home. Thank you, Mazen.
Thank you very much. Mazi Okonkwo is yours now.
All right, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, anywhere you are, I extend my greeting from here to you for having spent all time being with us, commenting, sharing, and some of you are sending this very broadcast on different devices to make that it reaches those who is to get to. I want to thank my brother Okuso Gaddafi. Gaddafi of Biafra is here with us. Woki, I want to thank him. This is one of the guys that I can never let down on this very agitation. But Gaddafi, I thank you. I want to thank our brother Simon, but I also want to thank Alenora Yokoro is here, thanking them, all these super chat machines. I want to thank all of you, and I say, may God bless you people. Do not forget, there is no election. There is no tempi to be that can change Nigeria. Do not forget. And tomorrow is our sit at home. That is very, very important. And God bless Biafra, and God bless Omada, God bless Madam Azuka, Madam Ifi, and all the rest of the Omada. God bless you people. And bless Autopilot Media Team Prayers, Pastor Steve and Pastor Chika, 247 Gaddafi, although he did not come today, but he will ask why he didn't come, Gaddafi here. So may God bless you people. And after we settle with the few under the ground, he knows. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Okonkwo. Gaddafi knows how we are going to deal with him.
We know how to deal with him.
We know the carry our own come outside. We know how
if you like to carry Corona is for you. We are not in
Okay, Gaddafi, the floor is yours now.
You want to talk? You want to
thank
talk?
you. Thank you plenty. Thank you plenty. Yeah, so above all, I want to thank 1,000 men and women. They were awesome today. Meeting was held with 1,000 men and women. The meeting was very, very awesome. And the Bible says, at the days of their power, the people shall be willing. I saw something that I will never believe. People really need this Biafra. And they turn out in mass. Every member of 1,000 men and women were represented. So I extend my greetings to them all, every member of 1,000 men and women. Thank you for coming to attend today's meeting. I would say yesterday meeting because I'm already on first, Monday morning. And once again, I want to thank Umada. I want to thank Dragon. I want to thank every member, every team, every committees, everywhere you are, that's making sure that we provide the things, the equipment we need to bring down. In fact, very soon we are going to declare Biafra land no-fly zone. It is certain, very, very certain. People are expecting 2023. From what I saw, it may come before then. But above all, thank you so much. God bless you, Sonny Akbarawa. And Sonny Akbarawa, you did not come for 1,000 men and women meeting. So you are going to pay fine. So, Okonkwo, God bless you. Okonkwo, I was in the prayer meeting. Just that people were calling me. You know, when call comes in, it will trip off my Bluetooth. So the thing was making me angry.
Yes.
Thank you. 247. Fulanization.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your colonization. You even explain it where is good. Colonization means that they are going to kill you to take your land. Let me say, giving you option to become this or that. They will just kill you, take your land. That is it. Can't you see the video that Sonny Agbara was sent to me? They asked the boy to kneel down. In fact, it seems that that guy, the person is a girl. Use knife, kill him like a chicken. That is what is called colonization. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because of say you wear this mascara now, you could not locate me in the meeting. In the meeting that we were together inside, you could not locate me inside
He,
meeting
he
because of
used
this mascara.
the thing do am for eye. He do Gaddafi for eye.
All right. We thank you all
God
for
bless you.
listening, and we
Now
thank
that
everyone
picture, now those
that
picture
supports
where
what
you
we are
watch,
doing.
now the picture where Gaddafi watch, you make a no see you.
Maybe the next time you go
Which
wake up,
picture?
Sha. So we are ending the broadcast here. We are ending it with this MNK's message so that it will awaken the subconsciousness of people. Ndewo mo Chineke from here. Thank
There
you
one.
all.
Thank you.
I told them that if you don't let Biafra go, this God that we worship will destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. It happened to Pharaoh.
Okay, so off and now. I think we are gone
Pharaoh
from
was mocking God.
offline.
Who is this your God? God, sit down. When Moses told Pharaoh that Elohim said, let my people go, he refused. He said, it's nonsense. They are talking rubbish. Are you not here? Are you not our servants here? It's something they're saying. Are you, don't people have shops here selling motor spare parts? Are you people not the ones doing trading here? How can God come to save you people? And I said to them many years ago, Elohim said, let my people go. And I went on to add, if you do not let us go, Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. I made it very clear. I don't believe in stupid prophetic pronouncement. Very clear. Somalia will be better than the zoo called Nigeria. If you don't let our people, if you don't let the children of God go, God will visit his anger. People don't know, as I told Britain the same thing. Regardless of their first world state, I said to Britain, if you continue to meddle into the affairs of Biafra, God will divide into pieces. Will turn into pieces. But your pride, you will know it is because of Biafra, but your pride will not allow you to come out to say publicly it is because of Biafra. God will destroy Britain. Before all, you will see it. Now they have realized their mistakes, that they are going back little by little. God will destroy Nigeria beyond redemption. Many of you shouting one Nigeria, you're going to die. Many of you will die. Because of that one Nigeria, you're going to die. Write it down. Don't say, don't misquote. Write it down. I said, all of you championing one Nigeria, prominently, you are all going to die. Not only are you going to die, your race, your lineage, your family will be wiped out from the face of this land. Your name will be gone. Write it down tonight. Today's date is the 9th day of May 2021. Write it down on a piece of paper. All of you are going to perish. And I am bringing us upon every who will ever open his stupid stinking mouth to talk about one Nigeria. Shame shall befall you. If shame doesn't befall you, you will not worship Almighty God in heaven, and Him alone, and no other. And I don't worship idol, and I don't worship idol. You know that very well. Because anybody talking about one Nigeria is a child of Lucifer. One Nigeria is a child of Lucifer. That means there is no God inside you. If there is God inside you, how can such a thing be happening in Nigeria now? How is that possible? How is that possible? I'm asking you. And you claim you're a child of God, you couldn't see it. Some of them claim we are children of God, we are this, we are that, we are you could not see, you couldn't have predicted. You are only coming out now to say, oh, don't worry, Nigeria will not break, Nigeria is not going to break, Nnamdi Kanu cannot break Nigeria, someday Igboho cannot break Nigeria. Did I tell you I was going to break Nigeria? God will destroy Nigeria because his glory cannot be taken by man. Some of these stupid, idiotic prophets claim they are prophets. They're like Pharaoh. They're even worse than Pharaoh. They read Bible. They claim they are Bible scholars. They read the Bible. But they don't understand what the Bible is talking about. Because they were God of mammon, the God of money. Tithes and offerings, that's all they're interested in. Private jets and flashy cars. They're not even ashamed. Do you know, as the leader of IPOB, I am ashamed to drive a car. Do you know why I'm ashamed to drive a car? Because people are contributing money towards a project of this magnitude. When I have a car, when people give me a car, I begin to feel ashamed of myself that I'm driving a car. If you buy jet, you're not even ashamed of yourselves. You are not even ashamed that the poor people who are contributing this money, they are contributing it because thinking they will go to heaven, thinking you pray for them, there will be a miracle. If you people claim there's a miracle, pray for miracle not to happen in Nigeria. You'll be praying for many years. The more churches you open, the more mega auditoriums you build, the more bandits are taking over your villages. Don't you understand it? Pharaoh made the same mistake, and God will use Nigeria and Britain as an example to the whole world that Biafra his children. By the time God, the anger of God is done upon Nigeria, believe you me, oh God, if you see a Biafra you start running, you are about to see hell in the zoo called Nigeria. Some of them in Nigerian army and in Nigerian police in the east looking for who to kill. Whereas their village is gone, Kebbi State is finished, is gone. Their stupidity is only matched by the idiocy of Yoruba media houses, their journalists and their mega rich pastors. These three groups of people in Yoruba land. And my happiness today is that there are vibrant, young, energetic Yoruba men, even older ones, like Akintoye, men who are vibrant, coming out to fight like men for their freedom. Ignoring the fools and the buffoons on the pulpit. Very wicked, avaricious men and women. All they care about is money. They claim they are pastors and they are prophets, they cannot see anything. They can't even see their backside, they cannot see anything. Every year you pray for Nigeria. Every year Nigeria gets worse and you claim you're a prophet. Every time. Every year you're praying. Let us pray for our country. Let us pray for Nigeria now. Before you finish praying, churches and they are taking over your village. Fulani from Sahel are beheading and massacring people. The next Sunday you want, let us pray for Nigeria. Let's pray. You don't even God is sending you a message that the prayer points you're presenting before him, he doesn't want it, yet you cannot hear. I thank God for the Bohos, the Adams, Ghanaian Adams of this world. I thank God for the Akintoyes of this world. I'm telling you the truth. Because if not for Yoruba, why do you want to live in Nigeria? But now that Yoruba also wants to live, Middle Belt also wants to live, they will now know that we are not mad anymore. That our brain is correct. You don't know that? They now know that our brain is correct. These are the things you must understand. These are the things you must follow religiously and studiously for you to appreciate the miracle that God is doing. What is happening in Nigeria now is a miracle from God in heaven. God is about to destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. You have people that claim they are the men of God lying. They are holding the Bible and they are lying. If Nigeria is meant to be good, how come things are getting worse every blessed year. Just explain that to me, please. Explain it to me. Tell me who you claim are foreigners are in your country with AK-47 kidnapping you and you're paying ransom. You're not even ashamed of yourselves to say that Nigeria will get better. How come those who are shouting every day territorial integrity, you are there and it is being breached on a daily basis and you cannot do anything? 200 million people cannot remove one corrupt terrorist minister. 200 million people, and you're telling me that you're a nation, you're a country. Shame on all of you. I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of armless and faithless POB members and SOB and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know what. I don't know if we are suffering from politicians. I don't know where this disease is coming from. We must cure it. I want our enemies to understand how fanatical we are about this quest to liberate Biafra from the shackles of the iniquitous zoological republic. You need to understand this very clearly. We are not going to stop. We are not going back. I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter what your report says. I don't care the countries putting it together. It is irrelevant to me. What matters is the liberation of Biafra. Therefore, if Katrina Lang has any brain in her skull, if all those idiots encouraging the zoo to continue, if they have any brain in their skull, they will say, let us allow Biafra to go with their trouble, because I can assure you, as night follows day, that Biafra must come or we all die in the process. Do you know why? Because what we are looking for is what belongs to us. I am asking for something that I had before the white man came. White man is not God. He's not God. God is in heaven. I assure you, God Almighty is in heaven and his will must be done upon our lives. They are not God. Nobody can create a country for me. I decide where I want to belong to. The people must decide if Nigeria is their country or not. Not a white man and a white woman. All these idiots suffering from inferiority complex. Shame on all of you. You are foolish. Useless black people, because of your stupidity. That is why Africa is being treated the way it is today, like a trash can, more or less. As Trump said, a shithole. A white man has no business creating country for me, because I am the kind, as a black man, I cannot go to Europe to create a country for them. Why then should I allow a white man and a drunken white woman to come to my land to create country for me? If you accept it, you are inferior.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org. freedomfighters.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house,